Hi students and parents. We're going to be looking at how to get to Google Classroom, how to find your work, and then how to turn in your work as well. From the Google homepage, you'll see that you are signed into Google Chrome if you are already using an LISD Chromebook. If not, you may need to sign in here. If I click on the 9 squares, I'll see Google Classroom. Google Classroom only works with your LISD account, so if you're in a personal account, it will give you an error. Okay, this is my overview page of all of the classes that I'm in. You'll see at the very top there is a handy to-do list and a calendar as well. Before I get into my classrooms, let's go ahead and look at these real quick. So my to-do list is going to show me everything that is coming up and that I need to get done, including anything that is from before or no due date. If I click on missing, this will show me any missing work along with when it was due. And then if I clicked on done, it will show me all the work that I've finished. That's just a nice way to double check that you're getting all of your work done on time and making sure everything is there. The other option is a calendar. For some students, this works better so that they know what needs to get done each day. Remember that these assignments are due on those days, but you can always work on them ahead of time. Okay, so I'm going to close out of that. I'm going to go ahead and go into my math class. At the top, you'll see that there's 3 tabs. There's Stream, Classwork, and People. Under the Stream tab, this is essentially where any announcements from the teacher will come. So I can see here that the teacher posted an announcement. I have my upcoming work overview for this class. And then I also have a Meet link for if you're a synchronous learner. Click that. If the teacher has already started your Meet, you will be able to get in. If it gives you an error, it's because the teacher's not in there yet. Okay, I'm going to come up to classwork. Click on that, and you'll see another spot for your meeting link along with your Google Calendar. At the very top, you'll see some help for Google Classroom and Chromebooks. If you do get stuck with either of these are good resources for you to start with. If you'll scroll down, you should see some frequently used resources. This class doesn't have any yet, so you can't see it. And then you'll also see your weeks broken up into chunks. So under week 2, I see that I have an assignment. I'm going to go ahead and click on this assignment. And it's going to open a copy just for me. At the top, you'll see that it probably puts your name there. This one says test student because that's what this account is called, but it would have your first and last name as well. Okay, and so from here, I would complete this assignment, and then I can pop back over to Google Classroom. If you click on View Assignment, it's going to give you a few different options. The first one that's very handy is the option for private comments to your teacher. So I can see here that I asked, what do I do with slide 2? I don't understand what an array is. My teacher is going to respond. Okay, if I refresh this, it should come up. There it is. And so now I can see a direct note from my teacher clarifying some of that. If I need to add in a link or a file, typically we don't need to add into assignments, but if you do, just click on Add or Create, and then I can turn this in. When I turn this in, it is going to freeze my copy and give my teacher the ability to grade it. So I'm going to go ahead and click Turn In. If I realize that I forgot to complete something or I need to change something, I can click Unsubmit. It will take that copy back to me so that I can edit it, but I will need to resubmit that for the teacher to see. Okay, on the teacher's side, she can go ahead or he can go ahead and return that assignment. And I'm going to refresh this again. Okay, and now I can see that I made a 90 out of 100 on this. If my teacher left comments, they would show up here as well. So that is Google Classroom. That's how to find your assignments. They will be under that classwork tab. That is the most important tab in all of Google Classroom. And how to submit an assignment. If you do not submit the assignment, the teacher cannot grade it for you. So that is a very important step. If you have any questions, please reach out to your teacher directly. They can most likely assist you, and if not, they'll pass it on to someone who can.